When I saw new Galaxy Tracker is coming out, I was definitely interested in checking it out because Galaxy Tracker is one of my favorite games, but still I was reluctant to replace the old version because I have everything for the old version, while the new version was just the base game, and I really like all the little stuff that expansions add. And now we have the first expansion for the new version, and we are one step closer of me selling my old version for the new one. So yeah, let's get down to the table. Let me show you what you get in this one and how it looks comparing to the older version, and then we'll talk some more about it. Okay, first let's check out the ships. So this is a ship. I will always show you first the older version and then the newest version of the components. So first one, we have this ship that was fairly regular ship, but in this expansion we have this one, which is a little bit different because at the start of the game you will decide how it flies. So it doesn't exactly have to fly like this. It can fly like this, or it can be like this or this. It's really whatever roll you do, that's how the ship will fly. It's the new thing. I haven't seen this type of ships before. On the other side we have a ship number 2, and of course over here we have a ship number 2, which also has its own unique thing going on. And also we have the ship number 3, which was either you could choose either this one or this, like an enterprise version of the ship. And that's what you get with this version, but of course with its own unique things. The meteors hit you on the sides, stuff like that. So now let's zoom in a little bit and see the smaller components. Okay, so the new components, little aliens, do look a little bit like they have like a little bit of more tentacle things going on, but basically they look pretty much the same as they are. So the next thing are the tiles itself. I apologize, but I think I'm catching some cold or something. So the tile itself, I try to find the matching tiles, and as you can see, they are a little bit smaller as with the previous video, if you watched of me comparing new and older version. But yeah, these are basically the new. Oh, they are turned on the wrong side. So basically this is how the old version and the new version looks. So these are these like the crew chambers. This is the furnace, and the for engine boost and the gun boost and the platings and all stuff, all kinds of different things. And we have, oops, we have these combined engine guns. And the last thing is that this is no longer in the game, but we have these like catapults, which are really funny. And that's regarding that. We also have these components that are not in a first edition of Galaxy Tracker. These are used with the second edition of the game itself. Now, we also do have the rough roads ahead, and I haven't compared the cards like word for word, but basically I think that some of them, as you can see, some of them are the same, but I think there's like a few of the different cards that do different things. I ordered a few of them just so you can see the comparison old to new version. But I think some of these are also not showing up like parasites. I haven't found. I'm not sure if this is from expansion or something, but yeah. So that's regarding these rough road cards. And of course we have blue alien cards, of course the older version and the newer version. And some of them are the same, but some of them are different. For example, this one says exactly referring to red and yellow cargo, but this one says choose any 2 cargo, so that's a little bit different. And these are a little bit different. So there are minor cosmetic changes. I think these guys are completely different. Not sure. I think this even might be from some expansion or something. It was a long time ago when I gathered all of these, so I can't remember right now. And of course we get some new cards when we travel through the space. So the new version and the old version, some of them are like this bad day. It does not exist in the old version, so I couldn't compare it to anything. but the Meteor Swarm looks something like this. Junkyards look somewhat similar, a little bit different regarding what you get. So there's also this wide open space that we haven't had so far, and this is like a level 2 card. So we have a Junkyard and the Meteor Swarm that's way worse, and in a level 3 Meteor Swarm looks like insanely worse than in level 2 and 1. And these are the new Junkyards for level 3, which haven't previously existed. And there's also this anti-rust check thing that I don't think exists in this one. At least I couldn't find it. But yeah, and I knocked the stuff to the ground. But basically that's all the differences between all the new expansion for Galaxy Tracker. Okay, so that was new Galaxy Tracker expansion. I was really hoping that they would first go for the one with the aliens and commandos, because those I really love. But I promise you right here, right now, as soon as that expansion for this new version of Galaxy Tracker is out, I am getting rid of the old version, because then I can live with all the other stuff, but without these I can't live. I really like those stuff in the game. They bring like so much randomness and chaos in this game. So yeah, this expansion also brought some significant changes regarding to the previous version of the game. We are still at the 4 players. The previous version gave us the 5th player expansion. There's also this one tile that is missing. I have it rulebook here because I don't want to say the name wrongly, but they are called luxury cabin. Luxury cabins are nowhere to be found, but we have catapults now, which is absolutely awesome, because catapults give you blue resources that you can throw at meteors and stuff, which is a new thing you can do. And the great thing is you don't have to leave like space empty around them, so because they are catapult, they throw in the air, so you can freely surround them with tiles, which brings some new and exciting stuff to the Galaxy Tracker universe. The blue aliens are here with their special abilities. Everything else, as I can see, is pretty much the same. There's few little tweaks and changes, but overall it is pretty much the game you already know and love. It's just now, do you love it as much as I do, to completely try and replace the older version. Now the only thing is, now I have to keep everything in 2 boxes, while I usually keep everything in one big anniversary box. But it is what it is. Also, yeah, the ships are a little bit different, so that's one thing worth of noticing. They did a little bit of redesign on the ships, but yeah, in essence it's a Galaxy Tracker that we all know and love, just better improved and better looking, good looking, however you want to say it. So yeah, that is that. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Do join me next time when we are going to do, I don't know, something else in this channel. Compare something, review something, do a top list, who knows. Some of this stuff you can even choose if you support me on a Patreon. There is a link in the description down below, so definitely check it out. And thank you all for your time. Until next time. Thank you all for your time. Until next time. Cheers. Pozdrav. So let's compare it, how it looks to the older version, and is it worth exchanging? You forgot to say exchanging for the old one, you know, like cheers.